Welcome to the Domingo Sepulveda Gym on the campus of Weslaco High School. Tonight, K-West bringing you Lady Panther basketball. It's your Lady Panthers taking on the Lady Bobcats of Edinburg High School. I am Joe Aguilar. Tonight, I am being joined by the one, the only, Mike Gonzalez.
Oh, Joe, I'm very happy to be here. I'm very excited. This is for first place. The Lady Panthers come in with a one-game lead over the Lady Bobcats. They were able to go home with a one-point win in the first matchup a few weeks ago. And with a few games left, this, for all intents and purposes, could be for the district championship.
Well, it looks like we're getting ready for tip-off, so let's go through the starting lineups. For the Lady Bobcats, number 45 will also be jumping. Brianna Sanchez, number 30. Leslie Martinez, number 22. Genesis Hall, number 15. Julissa Santa Maria. And number 13, Daisha Tijerina. Starting lineup for your Lady Panthers, number 32, Jasmine Sainz. Number 21, Morgan Perales. Number 11, Alexa Gallegos. Number 3, Haley Villalpando. And number 1, Kirsten Padilla. And the advantage to the Lady Bobcats as they get the jump ball. That's going to be Leslie Martinez at the point. And they're going to move the ball around the perimeter. And quickly for 3 is Genesis Hall. That one is missed. And a rebound for your Lady Panthers. And they bring it up the court quickly. And that's Kirsten Padilla with the point. And she'll be directing the Lady Panthers. And she goes to the hole, and she's fouled. So she'll go to the line for 2.
Lady Bobcats come out with a man-to-man defense. We saw that in the first matchup here. As of late, the opponents play a 2-3 zone against the Lady Panthers, but the Lady Bobcats are known for playing some intense man-to-man defense. Don't be surprised if we see them play some zone later on.
Kirsten at the line for 2. She misses the first one. But Kirsten saw a little lane, and she attacked the hole quickly and drew that foul. And now she's at the line, and she's shooting her second of 2. And that one is good. And so in the first 30 seconds, your Lady Panthers are up 1-0. And quickly, the Lady Bobcats bring it up. That's Martinez going back to Santa Maria. Inside, they kick it back out and deflected by Villalpando, and she gets a steal. And quickly again to Padilla. Padilla picks it out to the top, and this is going to be Jasmine Sainz from about 15 feet away. She misses, and the rebound is Tijerina for the Lady Bobcats. And in transition, quickly, a pass all the way down the court to Santa Maria, and she lays it in for the first bucket for the Lady Bobcats.
Yeah, the transition offense was there for the Lady Bobcats. Took advantage of a rebound there and had numbers, and Lady Bobcats on the board.
So now your Lady Panthers are going to slow things down as they've got the basketball. And that's Perales dribbling out to her left, gives it up to Sainz. Sainz looking to go baseline inside to Perales, but that one's deflected, goes out of bounds, and it'll stay in the hands of your Lady Panthers.
The Sainz was trying to find Morgan Perales, the freshman down there in the block. Morgan had a solid game in the first matchup, 12 points, 16 rebounds. So keep an eye on that matchup.
And there's a steal, and quickly they get the ball down the court to Genesis Hall, but she's going to slow things down. Baseline jumper missed, and it's Sanchez with the rebound. And for 3, that is Santa Maria. So she's got 2 field goals tonight. She's got all 5 points for the Lady Bobcats.
Great job there by Brianna Sanchez on that rebound there, giving the Lady Bobcats another opportunity, and took advantage of it with that three-pointer.
Well, the roster has her listed at 6'2", and that's Jasmine Sainz with an underhand jumper, and that one's off the glass and in, and she cuts the lead to 2, 5-3. Lady Panthers trailing with just under 6 minutes to go here in the opening period.
Yeah, that was a terrific job by Jasmine Sainz. Left-handed, that's a tough shot, and was able to make it.
And a 12-footer by Daisha Tijerina extends the Bobcat lead to 4 points, 7-3 with 5:35 in the opening period.
So we've seen Edinburg with second and third opportunities, but we've also seen them hit some outside shots, and I think that's going to be crucial in tonight's game.
Yeah, we're going to need our Lady Panthers to do some offensive rebounds to give themselves second and third shot opportunities as well, and of course, limit the second and third shot opportunities for the Lady Bobcats. Kirsten Padilla on the right wing with the basketball, about to the top to Villalpando, back to Padilla for 3. Off the glass, misses, and that's Tijerina with another rebound. And she gets the ball down the court to Santa Maria, but a great job by the Lady Panthers getting down there and not permitting a shot to be taken.
Yeah, that was Kirsten Padilla. Great hustle on the way back. even though the ball was off of her. And we got a whistle.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious. Genesis Hall got the ball and noticed that she was inside the arc and then took a step back because she wanted to take a 3-point shot, and that caused her to travel.
And we talk about the little things there. So Kirsten Padilla's hustle led to that turnover there,
which also led to 0 points. Signs misses, rebound, Lady Bobcats, and again, they're bringing the ball down the court quickly, and that's Santa Maria. She's got 7 points tonight, and it's 9-3, 6-point lead for the Lady Bobcats.
And once again, it's a transition there. The Bobcats doing a great job there.
Gallegos for 3, a little too strong. Perales with the rebound. She goes back up, misses, and now another rebound for Tijerina. Tijerina gives it up to Martinez, and she gets it inside to Sanchez. Sanchez misses. And it's a foul on Sanchez, a push. That's her second foul tonight, and that's going to be the second team foul. So they're going to go ahead and sit her down for a little bit, and the replacer is going to be Marlisa Mendoza.
And I believe Sanchez was also in foul trouble in that first matchup there. So we have, we got a couple of minutes into the game, and here she is with 2 fouls.
So again, Coach Salinas decides to give her a little breather, and this is going to be Villalpando. Villalpando misses. Battle for the rebound, and away with it are the Lady Bobcats. That's Martinez. Kicks it out to the right corner to Tijerina, and that's another tray for the Lady Bobcats. Tijerina has 5 points, and now it's a 12-3 ball game. Lady Bobcats on top. Inside to Perales. Perales off the glass and in. Perales with her first bucket tonight. 12-5 Lady Bobcats.
And that's what happens, Joe, when you get Sanchez out of the game. She's able to take advantage of her matchup there and gets her first basket of the night.
For 3, that's Hall, and that's another tray. The Lady Bobcats really taking some shots from beyond the arc. And they've got 3 trays tonight.
Yeah, Joe, and as a matter of fact, for Leslie Martinez, that's her second assist there, just looking for the open man there. And I believe that was her earlier that had a great look inside. But that's what happens when you're able to hit some shots from the outside. Then the defense is going to react to it. Then you're able to go inside and get easy layups.
Yeah. So the Lady Bobcats with 3 trays, they lead 15-5 with 3:15. As you heard with the whistle and the buzzer, Coach Fino wanted a timeout to talk things over with her ladies as they trail by 10 here in the first period. The Lady Panthers have a couple of field goals from inside 8 feet.
So now let's see if the Lady Panthers can get going from the outside a little bit here.
So Kirsten Padilla with the inbound pass to Villalpando, and Villalpando will bring it across the timeline. No backcourt pressure being applied by the Lady Bobcats.
And now the Lady Bobcats are in their zone defense, so we kind of figured they would eventually switch to that.
Little 2-3 zone out to the corner. That's going to be Carrion. She misses, but Perales with the quick bucket as she grabs the loose ball and goes right up. And now she's got 4 points tonight.
Yeah, it was right place at the right time. Pretty much, look what I found. Easy basket for her second basket of the night.
Tijerina dribbling out to her left, and that's going to be Carrion again. She's got a steal, and she goes to the hoop, and she lays that one in. And Carrion off the bench quickly makes her presence known.
Getting that steal there. This is when the Lady Panthers are at their best, when they can get a turnover and create a transition offense.
And now they've cut the lead, and that's going to be no, it's not going to be a backcourt violation because the referee's saying that it was tipped. So pass inside, and what a job by Perales. They got the ball inside to Mendoza, and Perales quickly just tied her up.
If you notice, Joe, she didn't even jump for it. A lot of players, they'll just jump for it, they'll react, but instead she just put her hands straight up and was able to create that block. Got a, a jump ball or got a
jump ball
there,
situation.
So, right.
And the possession area arrow pointing towards the bench of the Lady Panthers, so they get the basketball. Gallegos for 3, that one misses, and Carrion hustling to track that down. Now Villalpando for 3, that one off the front iron, and it's a rebound for the Lady Bobcats. And down the court they come quickly. And another steal. This time it's Gallegos. But great defense from Padilla there.
Yeah, there they came with a trap there, and it created that turnover there and a fast break opportunity.
Off the glass, and that one does not get a friendly roll. Gallegos doing a great job to get inside and penetrate. For three. That one from the NBA three-point line and misses, and Villalpando with the rebound.
So now the Lady Panthers slowing things up.
Here comes Padilla on the baseline. Off the glass, it misses, but again, she's going to go to the line.
Padilla saw an open lane there, took it, beat her man there, and was able to draw the foul.
Marlissa Mendoza picks up her first foul, third team foul on the Lady Bobcats, and again, Kirsten at the line for two. Misses the first one.
Kirsten made some key baskets in that first matchup here, being the senior of this team, one of the leaders. You know, we're going to need that kind of effort, that kind of game from her once again.
And she gets a second one. She's 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. She's got 2 points tonight, but more importantly, she cuts into that lead, and now the Lady Panthers only trail by 5, 15-5 with 1:07 to go. That one too strong, and now there's a foul.
So what happened was that Leslie Martinez drove in on her from her left side, but Morgan Perales went away from the paint area closer to the elbow, so that created that lane, but missed the layup.
Kirsten picks up her first foul, and believe it or not, that's the first team foul on your Lady Panthers with 1:01 to go. 4-3, that one misses. Rebound, Lady Bobcats. That was Santa Maria, but again, Kirsten getting her hands in there and knocking that one away.
Yeah, I wonder if there was a breakdown on that defense because the player was wide open for the shot.
Inside, fighting hard was Tijerina. Gets a shot, and Perales with the rebound, and she's fouled. And Mendoza gets her second foul tonight, and that's the 4th team foul on the Lady Bobcats. Now, the fouls have come from their big people underneath the basket, so I think the Lady Panthers are being aggressive and seeing if they can create those fouls.
Yeah, I agree. And Morgan Perales with a great box out there, positioned herself to get that rebound, and then was able to get the foul.
They get it inside to Perales, and she gets it off the glass and in. And Perales now has 6 points, and they chipping into that lead. Now trail only 15-12 with 27 seconds to go here in the first. That one got a friendly roll. Mendoza with her first bucket tonight. 17-12, 17 seconds to go here in the first, and that's a travel. And Carrion knew it as soon as she took off.
Well, I think what happened, Joe, was that she hesitated. She couldn't decide whether to shoot the ball or to drive in, and so by the time she made up her mind, she took too many steps there.
So the ball goes over to the Lady Bobcats. There are 10 seconds to go here in the first. Santa Maria going to give it up to Tijerina. She'll dribble out to her left. Now she's going to come back out to the top. Looks like she's going to take the last shot from about 25 feet away, and that one misses. So we've played one here at the Domingo Sepulveda gym in Weslaco. And at the end of one, it is the Lady Bobcats 17, your Lady Panthers 12. We'll be back with the second period right here on K-West. Welcome back. K-West bringing you Lady Panther basketball. We are at Weslaco High School, the Domingo Sepulveda gym. Lady Panthers taking on the Lady Bobcats. Lady Bobcats lead 17-12 as we begin the second period. Little handoff here at the top of the key.
Yeah, they call it the weave here, the weave offense, where the guards just kind of go back and forth there, handing off the basketball there.
Santa Maria to Martinez over on the left wing. And Kirsten Padilla with the steal. Timeout called as she grabs the steal, and the timeout is granted. So what a play by Kirsten. We've seen her with a couple of blocks, and now a steal.
Yeah, the little things, Joe, the little things that matter in a game like this. Last week against Edinburg Vela, we saw Kirsten have about 4 or 5 steals, giving her teammates an opportunity to hit some shots from the outside. And here she is tonight doing the little things on defense, creating turnover, getting that steal, and was able to get the timeout call. We'll have possession.
Right. You mentioned a little while ago, Mike, about her being a senior and them needing her to play well tonight. And they're also going to lean on her leadership and her tenure. You know, she's a veteran on this squad. She's been on this squad for 3 years now.
And what's great about her, Joe, is that not only is she a senior and she has that leadership skill, but she has a very high basketball IQ.
Yeah.
And we see it. We've seen it for the last 4 years playing for the Lady Panthers.
Right. You know, I mentioned she's been on the team for the last 3 years. This is her 4th year at the varsity level. So coming out from the timeout, your Lady Panthers inbound from across the court. Alexa from the corner for 3, and that one is good. Gallegos with a tray to start the scoring here in the second period, and they now trail only by 2, 17-15, 7:16 to go in the first half.
And that's a great sign if she can hit that outside shot. That'll stretch the defense out. We see Edinburg hit another basket there.
That was Tijerina with a bucket inside to Perales. Perales puts it on the ground, trying to get rid of the basketball. Jump ball situation is what they're going to call. So this is going to be Lady Bobcat basketball.
What do you see? Perales down there, 2-3 girls on her.
I just got corrected because of the fact that we made the switch at the quarter. So my bad. It's going to be Lady Panther basketball. Carrion trying to get a shot off. Has it blocked by the Lady Bobcats. That's Mendoza underneath with a great block. Knocks it out of bounds, so it'll remain in the hands of your Lady Panthers.
Starting to get a little physical down there as both teams getting really after it on defense.
And the inbound pass is stolen by Mendoza, and she gives it up to Martinez. Martinez out on the right wing to Tijerina, and they're going to slow things down. Out to her left, will dribble, and will give it up to Hall. And Hall got denied. Did you see Gallegos come across and just put an end to her dribbling? And this is going to be Santa Maria trying to get a shot off, and Mendoza with the rebound. Out to the right wing is Hall. And now a steal by Villalpando. She's in trouble. They're going to give her the timeout. The referee says before the ball was taken, there was a timeout taken by the Weslaco Lady Panthers.
Yeah, that was a smart play right there by Villalpando. Saw that she got the steal, then got in trouble down there in the baseline in the corner. They trapped her and immediately called timeout. So the official standing right there on top of it.
So a great job there by Villalpando to make sure that they hang on to the basketball with 6:25 to go here in the first half. They trail by 4, 19-15. Mike, you've been talking about this tonight, is that this game is very important because the Lady Panthers come into tonight's ball game undefeated in district play. The Lady Bobcats with only 1 loss in district play, that coming at the hands of your Lady Panthers.
Yeah, the only Valley team that they've lost to, the other 2 losses were against San Antonio schools. So I've only seen that I could recall, Joe, on top of my head, I believe it was around 2013, 2014 that the Lady Panthers had a record similar to this, where they actually didn't lose to anybody in the Valley, that their only losses occurred in tournament play against San Antonio area schools. So, I mean, that's very impressive that the Lady Bobcats have had this year, but it also says the kind of team that the Lady Panthers have as well.
Yeah, and you've got to tip your hat to Coach Fino, because year in and year out, she has these ladies primed and ready to play, but primed and ready to play at such a high level.
Exactly. And, I mean, coming into tonight's game, according to the Monitor's poll, they had Weslaco number 1 and Edinburg number 2. So we're watching number 1 against number 2 here.
In the Valley, and not only in District 31 6A. So coming out from the timeout, the Lady Panthers will inbound into the left corner. It is Gallegos. She gives it back up to Padilla. Padilla will dribble out to her right and swing the ball out to Villalpando. Inside to Perales. Perales off the glass, a little too strong.
The Perales stop, she was bumped there. The officials didn't call it.
So they're going to call a foul on Morgan Perales. That's going to be her first foul, the second team foul on your Lady Panthers. And a great job by Perales with the rebound. In the corner is Padilla. Padilla for three. That a little too strong. Battling underneath is Carrion. She goes up, misses. She gets her own rebound and tries to get it out, but it's stolen. And here come the Lady Bobcats.
Padilla had a great look there. The Lady Panthers were there for the rebound, but weren't able to finish.
Villalpando picks up her first foul, and that's the third team foul on your Lady Panthers. So with less than 2.5 minutes, they picked up two fouls here in the second period.
Lady Bobcats have actually cooled down since that fast start in the first quarter after hitting those 3 threes. They've only hit like one field goal. The defense intensity has picked up for the Lady Panthers.
And now another steal. Villalpando with some great D, and Carrion with the steal. Off the glass, misses, as she couldn't finish. For three, that one misses. Ball is loose, and guess who comes away with it? And that's going to be a push on Mendoza.
Right now, Joe, the Lady Panthers are playing with a lot of energy. I really like what they're showing out here, especially defensively, getting after it with the rebounds and the steals there. They're out hustling the Lady Bobcats there. And,
so Mendoza now has 3 fouls tonight. 5 team fouls on the Lady Bobcats. That's Padilla. Padilla kicks it out to Gallegos. Inside to Perales. Perales to the basket. And now she's going to go to the line for 2. And Perales has just picked up her 4th foul. Perales will go to the line for the first time tonight. She's got 6 points. She gets the first one.
So what's happening, Joe, is that on that zone defense there, the Lady Panthers offensively are putting Morgan Perales on the elbow area, and they're feeding her inside in the elbow, and then once she gets it, she attacks the basket and was able to draw the foul.
And she gets them both. She's got 8 points tonight, and the Lady Panthers trail only by 2, 19-17, with 4:40 to go here in the first half. Again, great defense, not allowing them to get that high percentage shot off. Perales fighting for the basketball. She loses it, and the Lady Bobcats come away with that. Santa Maria, she gets a bucket. She's got 9 points tonight, extends the Bobcat lead to 4, 21-17 with 4:15 to go here in the first half.
As a matter of fact, Joe, I believe that's the first field goal of the quarter for Edinburg. So they've gone for, or is that the second field goal of the quarter? Yeah, you're right. It's the second field goal of the quarter. So
Villalpando with a steal. She goes up and gets the basket. What a job by Villalpando. After the Lady Bobcats come up with a big defensive rebound, she just pickpockets. For 3, that one a little too strong. Rebounded by the Lady Bobcats. And now the ball is loose, and Kirsten is fouled. And they're going to call it on. Let's see.
We talk about Haley Villalpando, Joe. Coach Fino calls her the best defender of the team there, and you can see why. Giving the Lady Panthers second and third opportunities there, coming up with a steal there, and able to help the team with a basket.
Well, that foul was called on Daisha Tijerina. That's her first 17th foul. So now your Lady Panthers will be shooting. It's going to be a 1-on-1 shooting opportunity, and Kirsten Padilla will be at the line. She gets the first one. So she'll shoot a second.
So Lady Panthers have hit their last 3 free throws. Free throws, very important in a game like this.
Rebound, Lady Bobcat. She misses the second one. She is 3 of 6 from the free throw line, has 3 points tonight. 3:37 to go here in the first half. Martinez gets it out to the left wing. That's going to be Tijerina. All the way across back to Martinez for 3. She misses. Ball is loose, and Kirsten quickly hustles and tracks it down and brings it across. And now she's going to go to the basket. Off the glass, misses. Ball is loose, and the Lady Bobcats come away with it. Long pass underneath, and Villalpando hustling down the court. Melanie Carrion with her first foul tonight. She's called with a push. We've got a timeout called by Coach Salinas for the Lady Bobcats. The Panther Nation not liking that call.
Well, they felt like the foul should have been
Offensive player.
right on the offensive guard, and same here on the other side where they went up for the shot. They felt there was a foul there too, but both teams are just going after it right now. And I'm curious, Joe, to see when Brianna Sanchez is going to get back to the game. She hasn't been in the game since
For about 8 minutes.
For about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you just wonder if when that's going to happen here. Because once she left, that's when the Lady Panthers got going.
Yeah, because it's going to be about 8 or 9 minutes. Probably more like 9 minutes that she's been gone. And her replacement, Mendoza, has 4 fouls. And Mendoza has already been taken out of the game. We'll see if they send her back on the court. They don't.
So with 3:05 left and the Lady Panthers are in the bonus, you wonder if the strategy for Weslaco is attack, attack, attack.
Yeah, Gutierrez has been the replacement for Mendoza. So the Lady Bobcats will inbound with 3:05 to go here in the first half. Inbound pass to Martinez, who is all alone underneath the basket. That's her first field goal tonight, and now it's a 3-point lead for the Lady Bobcats. Try to get it inside to Perales, and she just can't secure it.
Yeah, that was a great look on the inbound pass for Edinburg. You want to give credit there to the Lady Bobcats coming off that timeout.
Jimenez gives it up to Santa Maria for 3. That one long, misses. Long rebound from Kirsten. Kirsten going to go to the hole. And she's fouled, so she'll go to the line again.
Kirsten Padilla going coast to coast there. Went all the way, draw contacts, and gets rewarded
2 free throws.
with 2 free throws.
Yeah. That foul was called on Lucero Jimenez. That's her first foul, 18 foul. So again, Kirsten at the line. This time she's shooting 2. She gets the first one.
So 2 more fouls, Joe, and the Lady Panthers are in a double bonus.
Right.
So with 2:34 left in the first half, that's plenty of time.
And Kirsten gets them both. And now your Lady Panthers trail only by 1, 23-22 with 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Lady Bobcats with it. That's Tijerina. Thought about it, tried to get it inside. And a shot attempt by Santa Maria. Carrion looked like it was a clean, but it's going to be a push. So they're going to send Santa Maria to the line. Carrion's going to pick up her second foul. That's only the 15th foul on your Lady Panthers.
So for the Lady Bobcats, this is free throws 1 and 2 for the game.
Right, I was about to mention this is their first time to the charity stripe.
For the Lady Panthers, they've gone to the free throw line 9 times.
And she gets them both. So she's got 11 points tonight. That Santa Maria gives the... Kirsten Padilla misses. She almost got her own rebound. It was knocked out of bounds by the Lady Bobcats.
Had a great look there, got off the back rim, almost got that rebound, but off the Lady Bobcats there.
Inbound pass to Gallegos. She loses it, but it's picked up by Perales. She goes up strong, and Perales gets that bucket. Perales is now in double digits. She's got 10 points, and she ties the game.
She ties the game. Lady Panthers have fought all the way back from a 10-point deficit. And it is a freshman leading the team.
She got the rebound and was tied up. So they're going to say jump ball situation. And you mentioned, or better yet, you asked when Sanchez was going to come back. She comes back with less than 2 minutes to go. Once again, it is tied at 24. Long inbound pass to Martinez. Screen. Perales gives it up to Jimenez. Back to Martinez for 3. That bucket is good.
Big basket there by the Lady Bobcats.
27-24, Carrion misses. Gallegos trying to get the ball. Carrion does. Gives it up to Villalpando. Alexa Gallegos for 3. That one misses. Rebound Carrion.
That's smart right there, Joe. Just take your time. You get the rebound, set it up. You got plenty of time. Run the offense.
But what great hustle by the Lady Panthers.
and it looks like the Lady Bobcats are switching back to their man-to-man defense. And I think it's because Sanchez is back in the game.
For 2, that one misses. That was Villalpando with the shot taken, and she misses. Rebound, Lady Bobcats. They'll bring it up. Out again to Martinez. Ball is rebounded by Sanchez. For 3, Jimenez, and that's good. 30-24, 6-point lead for the Lady Bobcats.
So once Sanchez got back in the game, all of a sudden Edinburg is shooting hot from the outside, connecting on back-to-back three-pointers.
This is Padilla, and there's a push. Julissa Santamaria picks up her first foul. That's the 19th foul, and Kirsten Padilla back at the free throw line. She's going to shoot it 1-1.
Something to keep an eye on, Joe, or something important here is you got 17 seconds left. Whether Kirsten Padilla is able to make her free throws or not, the team's going to need to get back on defense and make sure not to leave any of the Lady Bobcats open, because now we've seen them hit back-to-back threes. So got to make sure that there's a hand in their face.
Jasmine Saenz back on the court for your Lady Panthers. So here we go. Kirsten Padilla, 1-1 shooting opportunity. First one is good. So she'll take a second one. Kirsten with the second free throw. That one's good as well. So Kirsten has gotten on fire here in the second period. Is 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Lady Panthers trail by 4, excuse me. Now by 6. And that's Martinez with another bucket. Out to Kirsten. Kirsten for 3. Misses. And we head to the locker rooms. Lady Panthers trailing by 6. It's the Edinburg Lady Bobcats 32. The Lady Panthers 26. We'll be back with the second half right here on K-West. Welcome back. Second half action about to get underway. K-West bringing you Lady Panther basketball. Your Lady Panthers taking on the Lady Bobcats of Edinburg High School. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Mike Gonzalez, bringing you the action from this great ball game. And it's Perales with the ball. She's dribbling down the lane. And she's going to be fouled, and she's going to be fouled by Sanchez. Sanchez in early foul trouble early in the game, and she was out for quite a bit of the first half, and this is going to send Perales to the line for 2. Your Panthers trailing 32-26 with a chance to put 2 more points on the board here in the second half. That's the third foul on Sanchez. So the Lady Bobcats quickly bring the ball down the court, and that's a tray for Daisha Tijerina, and now it's 35-26. Lady Bobcats leading.
So now the Lady Panthers kind of find themselves in a little hole here after falling behind 15-5 in the first half. We're able to fight back here, and now the Lady Bobcats are able to take control again.
Jasmine Sainz trying to get it underneath to Perales, but it was knocked away, but Perales quickly able to get it back. And that was Padilla going up for two. She misses, and that's Sanchez with the rebound. So they kick it out to the right wing, and that's going to be Leslie Martinez. Martinez for three. That one misses. Perales with the rebound. Looking for some help. She gets it from Villalpando, and Villalpando will bring it up the court. We haven't seen a lot of backcourt pressure tonight, Mike.
No, and usually we'll see the Lady Panthers do that. Maybe we'll see a little later, but you know, a lot of times they'll bring that pressure and create turnovers.
Padilla thought about it, then brought it back down. Gives it up to Gallegos, and now Villalpando will reset and get the offense going once again. And she's looking for some help from Perales. Now she dribbles away from Perales, and she's in the corner. Got a little trouble, and this is going to be a backcourt violation. Well, it's not, because she never really got the ball, so it just goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, there must have been a little miscommunication there, and it leads to a turnover there, and it looks like we have a substitution.
So the Lady Bobcats will inbound from underneath their own basket. Get it all the way out to the top to Sanchez. Sanchez out to the right. They're going to get it underneath, and that shot is taken and missed. Sanchez with the rebound. She misses. She gets her own rebound, and she's able to get a bucket. Believe it or not, that's her first points of the night.
Yeah, she was able to fight off a couple of Lady Panthers there, and yeah, it looked like she took a few steps there. Officials didn't call it, but you're right, Joe. That's her first field goal of the night. She has more fouls than field goals.
So the Lady Panthers on offense. Padilla on the left wing with the basketball. Trying to get it underneath the penalty. She does. And the ball's knocked away by Jimenez. And it's going to be Martinez with the basketball underneath to Sanchez. Sanchez has it knocked away by Kirsten Padilla. Did you see that hustle by Padilla?
Oh, on the weak side, came on the blind side, was able to strip the ball, get the steal.
And she tried to draw a foul. She didn't get one, but the ball was knocked out of bounds by the Lady Bobcats, so the Lady Panthers will hang on to the basketball. All the way out to the top to Villalpando. Villalpando looking, dribbling out to her right, Padilla. Padilla dribbling out to her right. She's going to go to the rack. No, she's not. She's going to get it to Perales. She loses it, but Padilla with the basketball quickly gives it back out to the top. So your Lady Panthers get to reset.
They tried the pick and roll there, and Padilla did feed Perales, but it didn't work out. But luckily, no turnover, no harm done. Just got to reset the offense.
Padilla dribbling out to her right. Ball is knocked away, and it'll stay Lady Panther basketball. No, there's a foul. That's going to be on Leslie Martinez. That's her first foul tonight. That's a second team foul on the Lady Bobcats here in the second half. That a little too high, so that's the second time we see that happen. The pass is errant and it goes out of bounds and it causes a turnover, and now the Lady Bobcats with the basketball again.
Yeah, that's unfortunately because they squandered an opportunity there to perhaps get a basket, and but now the Lady Bobcats in control, 11-point lead, looking for more.
This time they get her with the travel.
Yeah, the official standing right there in the baseline in perfect position. Call there for the travel. So Lady Panthers with 4:25 left need to get going here.
Gallegos looking to dribble into the paint, but she turns it around and goes the other way. Here comes Perales. Perales has the ball knocked away, and it's going to be last touch by the Lady Bobcats, so it'll stay in the hands of your Lady Panthers.
So they tried feeding Perales there in the elbow area again, tried to drive in, but Lady Bobcats right there.
Inbound to Perales. She goes up quickly. She's going to be fouled, and she'll go back to the free throw line.
I mean, even though Kirsten Padilla has had a few turnovers here, she is their best passer in this team. They always have her inbounding the pass there. And Morgan Perales was able to get open on the inbound pass and was able to draw the foul.
Well, she's back at the charity stripe, shooting 2 again. This time she gets the first one to go. Melanie Carrion back on the court. She's going to replace Jasmine Sainz. So the second of 2 for Perales. And she gets a second one. She is 4 of 6 from the free throw line. 28-37, Lady Panthers trailing by 9.
One of the things I heard Coach Fino say right now is all you got, and it starts with defense.
Sanchez turnaround jumper misses. Rebound, Martinez. Foul on your Lady Panthers, and that one's going to be charged on Villalpando. That's her second foul. It's the first team foul on your Lady Panthers here in the second half. And we're going to see Alexa Davila for the first time tonight. She comes on the court for Villalpando.
Villalpando has played heavy minutes tonight. He's going to get a little rest.
Jump ball situation as the ball is caught up in the rim.
Believe it or not, Joe, I actually did that one time in my freshman year playing freshman basketball. I was so hot from the outside that I decided to shoot it again, and, well, it landed just like that.
Well, they're going to get a basketball to free it up.
Well, since we don't have any dunkers here, they have to use a basketball to try to get it out, and so it may take about 4 or 5, maybe more.
It's
attempts.
pretty stuck in there.
Yeah.
There we go. Because it gets stuck in there, it is a jump ball situation, and from the hand signs of the referee, it'll stay Lady Bobcat basketball. So they'll inbound pass. That's Santa Maria. Ball is loose. Jump ball, so now it's Lady Panther basketball.
And Kirsten Padilla was right there in position to fight for that ball there and cause that jump ball.
Under 4 minutes to go here in the third period. Lady Panthers trailing by 9, 37-28. Padilla dribbling out to her right now. She's going to reset, go up, off the glass, misses. Rebound, Martinez. And she'll bring it across. Baseline. And that's going to be a foul on your Lady Panthers. Alexa Gallegos picks up her first foul, second team foul, so it's a non-shooting foul, so the Lady Bobcats will inbound.
If they hit in, I was trying to drive baseline there, was able to draw the foul.
They get it inside to Sanchez. Gallegos with a great tip and deflect, but it landed in the hands of Santa Maria, and she turns around and shoots and drops another bucket, and now it's an 11-point lead for the Lady Bobcats.
That was just a
Travel.
great, yeah, that's a travel there, but that was a great athletic play there by Santa Maria, having to kind of go up in the air like that off balance and was able to get that basket.
So the ball goes back to the Lady Bobcats. Out on the right wing is Tijerina. They give it up to Sanchez. Martinez out to the left corner to Tijerina. Tijerina for 3 and a rebound by Martinez. Double dribble, so it goes over to your Lady Panthers. And you heard the crowd, they saw that one right away.
Yeah, and Martinez had a great look there. We even had a few members of the crowd going like, oh, she was wide open there, but unfortunately she missed.
Carrion in the paint, inside to Perales. Perales with a bucket here in the third. She's got all 4 of the points for your Lady Panthers.
And what a terrific pass there by Carrion. Faked the shot, drove in, looked for Perales down there.
Little turnaround jumper missed. Rebound Perales. Looking for some help. Timeout White. Perales trying to fight her way as she got that rebound. She had 2 Lady Bobcats on top of her, but quickly a timeout called by the Lady Panthers. So it's going to be a full timeout. Your Lady Panthers with 4 points here in the third.
Yeah, and so we got 2:22 left, and so unfortunately they haven't gotten going from the outside, but a lot of it has to do with the Lady Bobcat defense, or they're clogging up the middle there in the presence of Sanchez. making a difference there, taking away those lanes, making it difficult. So, the Lady Panthers are going to need to find some outside shooting here eventually. They were able to get a couple in the first half there. They just kind of need to kind of establish that a little bit.
Yeah, the third period hasn't been very high offensively. Only 7 points dropped by the Lady Bobcats and 4 points from your Lady Panthers.
So it's been a lot of rebounding, a lot of defense. These
couple of
players,
turnovers.
a couple of turnovers, but yeah, these players for both teams are playing heavy minutes. So this is where you get a little tired. Fatigue kind of sets in a little bit.
Well, we come back from the timeout. 2:22 left in the third. Lady Panthers trailing by 9, 39-30. Kirsten Padilla will bring it across. And as we've been talking about, there's really been no backcourt pressure. Carrion for 3. That one misses. And did you see the long arms of Sanchez with that rebound? Inside to Martinez. And Carrion hustling down the court with that big block.
Great job, Carrion, getting back on defense and getting that block, stopping that momentum there. So Edinburg will have to take the ball out of bounds.
So the inbound pass goes to Sanchez. Shot taken, missed. Ball is loose, and Perales comes away with it. They exchange hands quite a few times underneath there. Padilla out to her right. Carrion in the paint, takes a shot. That one misses, but the whistle means she's going to go to the line for 2.
We look for that spark plug there. Villalpando kind of gave that to you in the first half. Now Carrion is providing that energy, that effort in the second half. And, you hope that the team feeds off of that a little bit. She's kind of doing a little of everything there. We saw her rebound. We saw her block a shot. We saw her give an assist. Now we see her attack the basket and draw a foul.
Well, she gets the first one to go, so she'll take a second. That foul was called on Larissa Martinez. That's her first, and that's a 4th team foul on the Lady Bobcats. She gets them both.
And I'll tell you what, Joe, the reason why the Lady Panthers are only down by 7 is because they're hitting some free throws tonight. So that's a great sign there.
Yeah, they are 4 of 6 here in the third period. That foul was called on Alexa Davila. That's her first, team third, and that's going to send Martinez to the line. She gets the first one.
And for Edinburg, that was only its 3rd attempt of the night. Now they're going for their 4th.
She gets them both. They're 3 of 4 from the free throw line, Edinburg is. 41-32, minute and a half to go here in the third period. Carrion on the right wing all the way across to Gallegos. Gallegos picks up her dribble, gives it up to Padilla.
And now we see the Lady Bobcats in a 2-3 zone here. So they've gone from man back to the zone.
Padilla will dribble out to her left. That's Davila for 3. That one misses. Perales going up there. She can't quite grasp it, but it last touch by the Lady Bobcat, so it's going to be Lady Panther basketball. Davila, after that shot, she'll take a breather, and Villalpando back on the court.
Well, she had to take that shot because she was wide open, and you just kind of hope that she hits some of those to stretch the defense a little bit.
So Villalpando with the basketball. Gives it up to Padilla. Padilla out to her left. Going to change direction. Gallegos, Villalpando. Intercepted by Martinez, and she's going to be fouled, and it looks like that one's going to be on Padilla. And it is. Padilla's, that's her 2nd foul tonight. 4th team foul on your Lady Panthers. 42 seconds to go here in the third. Lady Panthers down by 9. Martinez will bring it across. Gives it up to Tijerina. Back to Martinez. Dribbles in the paint. 4-foot jumper, and she gets that one to go. Martinez is now in double digits with 11 points tonight. Gallegos attacking. Has it knocked away by Sanchez. So you see them continuing to attack.
Yeah, the Lady Panthers are attacking there. Sanchez there for the block. We see her coming out of the game. Gave Edinburg some very good minutes there, at least, and providing that presence there defensively made a difference.
More importantly, she didn't foul. So she'll be replaced by Gutierrez. Carrion for three, misses. Long rebound. That's Kirsten Padilla. She's going to go up. She's going to be fouled. And that's Gutierrez, who just came in. She picks up her first foul tonight.
And that's a great job by Padilla. And I'll tell you why, Joe, because there's under 10 seconds left. We got 7.7. So Padilla's able to get the rebound and is able to attack the basket, draw the foul, and see if she can get a point or two here for the Lady Panthers.
That one off the back iron. Villalpando will take a breather, and they're going to send Jasmine Sainz onto the court. And back on the court is Sanchez.
That's a good substitution there for rebounding purposes.
Exactly. She misses the second one. She gets her own rebound, and she goes up, and there's a foul. 13 is Deisha Tijerina. That's her third foul tonight. 16 foul, and we're only in the third period. So Kirsten back at the line. She's shooting 2. Misses that one.
So you just wonder if Kirsten is a little tired right now. She's hitting those free throws off the front rim there.
This is her 14th free throw attempt tonight. She gets that one.
There, she was able to bend her knees a little lower and was able to get a little more elevation.
She's 8 of 14. And Martinez, a half-court shot at the buzzer to give the Lady Bobcats a 13-point lead as we head to the fourth. We head to the fourth and final period. It's the Lady Bobcats 46, your Lady Panthers 33. We'll be right back with more action right here on K-West.
Before Harlan Block raised the flag over Iwo Jima, he was a student at Weslaco ISD. There he played for the Panthers, won a championship, and learned some of the leadership skills he and 7 other students used while serving in the Marines. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prominent graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For war hero Harlan Block, Weslaco ISD was the right choice.
Welcome back. K-West bringing you Lady Panther basketball. We are just about to get underway in the fourth and final period. Your Lady Panthers trailing by 13, 46-33. I am Joe Aguilar, joined along by Mike Gonzalez. Sanchez with the basketball. She gives it up to Martinez, out to the corner. Kirsten Padilla with some good defense. Tijerina decides to dribble all the way across, and that's a travel.
Great job by Padilla there on defense, staying with her man there and not falling for anything, and was able to draw that turnover.
So she'll bring it across. Out to the left wing is Carrion. Gallegos. Padilla for 3. Little too strong. Ball is loose, and Carrion comes away with it. And the ball, jump ball situation. They're going to say white ball, so it's Lady Panther basketball. Good job by Carrion. Did you see that hustle there?
Yeah, not giving up on the play. Edinburg thought they had a rebound, started a fast break, but Carrion right there to get that jump ball call.
So the inbound pass to Sainz and back to Padilla. Padilla will dribble to the top. Sainz, Carrion. Gallegos for 3. Too strong. Whistle. Sainz with her first foul tonight. 15th foul on your Lady Panthers.
And now we see some pressure here by Weslaco High for the first time tonight.
Tijerina, the Lady Bobcats break the press. And that's Carrion almost coming away with a steal. And now Kirsten Padilla with the steal. Little crossover dribble. She loses the basketball. Sainz. And they're going to say jump ball. Good job there by Martinez to tie up Sainz.
Yeah, unfortunately for Padilla, she was going to her right side, switched to her left, and we saw Perales kind of following her on the left side. So I don't think Padilla expected Perales to be there, and so they kind of ran into each other and lost the ball there.
Signs with the steal. No, they're going to say jump ball. But Signs almost came away with that one as we see a little bit more pressure from your Lady Panthers.
And it's working. It's working. They're coming with that trap there, and Lady Bobcats are having a little bit of problems with it there. So now the Lady Bobcats have back-to-back turnovers here.
Yeah, and that's the speed of your Lady Panthers.
You notice Padilla handling the basketball. I expect her to be the ball handler for the rest of the game.
Looking out to the right, she gives it up to Gallegos. Signs inside to Perales. Ball is loose, and Gallegos comes away with it. Inside to Perales, a little too high for her to handle.
It was a good idea because she would have been in great position to lay it up, but it was thrown a little too high there.
Again, the pressure is getting to the Lady Bobcats.
So for the third straight possession, we've had a jump ball situation here.
Yeah.
So Lady Panthers doing their job defensively, causing those jump ball situations.
This time they inbound to Martinez, and she'll dribble all the way out to her right, give it up to Tijerina. Tijerina dribbling out to her left, and that's going to be a foul on Carrion as she came in and ran into this young lady by mistake. That's going to be her third foul, and it's a 16 foul on your Lady Panthers with 5:55 to go here in the ball game, trailing by 13. Tijerina trying to get it inside, and Carrion with a steal. Ball is loose. Good job by Padilla to track it down. Gallegos was limping. And so I think they were expecting a official's timeout for the injury, and they didn't get it. Now there is going to be a timeout on the court called by Coach Salinas.
So I think what happened, Joe, is that Padilla had the ball, but she stopped her dribbling, so she was kind of looking around for a teammate to get the basketball, and unfortunately one of the players was kind of hurting a little bit there, so it was difficult for her to find somebody.
Right. So there is a timeout called by the Lady Bobcats, and they have a 13-point lead with 5:39 to go here in the ball game. Here in the fourth, we have no scoring yet. There's been no baskets dropped.
And if you're Edinburg, you're like, well, that's okay with us. I mean, because they're chewing up the clock a little bit. So right now, the enemy for Weslaco High is the clock.
Yeah, and they're doing a great job creating those turnovers, but they've got to take advantage of those turnovers and get some points.
Yeah, so they're doing their job defensively, but now it's about converting those turnovers into points.
Kirsten Padilla will inbound from right in front of us. So we're going to have perfect eyesight on this play right here, Mike. We got Padilla, Villalpando, Sainz, Carrion, and Perales on the court for your Lady Panthers with 5:37 left in the ball game. Padilla dribbling out to her left. Now she'll turn around, stop dribble across the court to Villalpando. Villalpando for three. That one misses. Rebound, Lady Bobcats. Looking for some help, and she gets some. And a great job by Padilla, but she couldn't come away with the steal. And now the Lady Bobcats on offense, and they're going to slow things down. Martinez, 8-foot jumper, misses. Rebound, Sanchez. Ball is loose, tracked down by Tijerina. She kicks it out to Martinez. Martinez for three, and she gets it.
No problem there from the outside, and Martinez, we've seen her do that all night long.
She's got 17 points tonight. Lady Bobcats with the basketball. Tijerina for three. Knocked away, loose. And it's going to be a push on Carrion. That's going to be her fourth foul tonight. And that's going to put the Lady Bobcats in the bonus. So it's going to be a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity for Santa Maria. Santa Maria is 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. First one is down, so she'll get a second one.
So Martinez has hit 3 3-pointers on the night, Joe.
And she gets the second one. She's got 14 points tonight, so we've got 2 Lady Bobcats in double figures, scoring-wise. Out to her left is Padilla. Gets it out to Signs. Signs, baseline, jumper. Ball is out of bounds. Last touched by Sanchez. Sanchez got her hands on that one. So it's going to remain Lady Panther basketball. Inbound pass to Davila. Davila switches directions. All the way across the Signs. Inside. And that's an easy bucket for Perales. Perales now has 16 points. Davila with a rebound. She brings it across. And she goes to the hole. She misses. And Perales trying to get the rebound, cannot. And away with the basketball is the Lady Bobcats. And that might be it for, no, it's not. It's going to be on Jasmine Signs. Her second foul, 8th team foul. So to the line goes Daisha Tijerina. This is her first time at the free throw line. It's going to be a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity for her. She makes the first one. Misses the second one. Carrion with the rebound. Signs for 3. Little too strong. Ball is loose. Finally picked up by the Lady Bobcats. Sanchez has it down the court to Tijerina. Tijerina dribbles it out to the top, and she's going to give it up to Santa Maria. Tijerina again for 3, and she gets that one to go. And Tijerina has 3 trays tonight.
I was going to say, Joe, that perhaps Edinburg will just take their time running their offense, and, well, they think otherwise as they're hitting from the outside.
Down the court is Martinez, and she travels. 20-point lead for the Lady Bobcats, 55-35 with 3 minutes to go in the ballgame. Padilla to the hole, misses. Sanchez rebound. Down the court is Tijerina. She's going to go, and that one is blocked by Carrion. Again, we see Carrion hustling down the court.
Yeah, great job there hustling back. That's her second block of the night. Only Joe, only a sophomore. So that's a lot to look forward to when you have, if you can have the backcourt of a Perales, a freshman, and Carrion, only a sophomore. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch for the next couple of years.
Definitely, that is for certain. Timeout called on the court. So as they are chatting with the coaches tonight, if the score plays out, both teams will have 1 loss in district play with 2 games to go.
So basically it would be, who can win out, and if somebody can perhaps lose,
right?
Then there'll be the outright district championship. But if not, I believe last year they also shared the district championship, and so we'll just wait and see.
Right, it's going to get interesting down the wire here. The Lady Panthers always vying for that district title. Coach Fino always putting her girls in an opportunity to take the district title year in and year out. And this year's no different.
Yeah, and this year's no different. They have a streak that goes back to 2013. And so a lot of trophies, a lot of banners here at Weslaco High School.
A lot of success. 2:47, and Tijerina with another bucket. Tejerina is in double figures as well in scoring.
That was a great
She's got
look
16
inside
points.
there. A lot of their points have come from the outside, but that was a great job there, a great look inside for the easy basket.
So the inbound pass is Villalpando. Trying to get inside. Sanchez again getting those long arms out. She's a force to reckon with underneath.
If she can just stay out of foul trouble, she could really help Edinburg. Just her presence alone.
And that's going to be it for Carrion. So that's the 5th one on Carrion. So she's done for the night. Carrion with 5 fouls. She finishes with 4 points. But defensively, she really made her presence known on the court.
Yeah, you can't blame her for her effort at least. And I mean, a lot of times when you're aggressive and you go for those block shots, you go for those steals, a lot of times you get them, but a lot of times you'll commit a foul there. And so that's what happened in this case.
So that's going to send Martinez to the line. She's shooting 2, and she makes the first one. Gets both of them. Ups her point total to 19 points tonight. That one was knocked out of bounds by Santa Maria, so the Lady Bobcats continuing to really play aggressive defense with 2:15 to go here in the ball game. Jasmine Signs with the basketball, gives it up to Villalpando. Villalpando for 3. That one misses. Sanchez again with the rebound. Lady Bobcats with the basketball. Under 2 minutes to go here in the ball game. 59-35, Lady Bobcats leading this one. Several of the starters still on the court for the Lady Bobcats. Santa Maria dribbling back. Gives it up to Martinez. Martinez loses it. Santa Maria finds it. Dribbling out to her left now. Tijerina. Davila with the D.
Yeah, now the Bobcats are taking their time.
Yeah,
they're in no rush to attack or to make some shots, and we have a timeout here.
Yeah, the Lady Panther defense really playing tight. You can hear a lot of the crowd yelling 5 seconds as they wanted to turn, they wanted the ball back because it would have gone right back to the Lady Panthers with a 5-second violation, but none of that happened. So Lady Bobcat coach J.D. Salinas calls a timeout with 1:16 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, it's a tough ball game, Joe. But you know, the Lady Panthers, we know that they have a lot of heart. They got a lot of fight, and for them, it's about finishing strong. They still alive for a district championship, and then the playoffs start, just like that.
So back from timeout, and it's going to be Lady Bobcat basketball. They'll inbound from in front of their own bench. That's going to be Santa Maria with the inbound pass to Tejerina. Inside to Sanchez. Kicks it out to the top to Martinez. Villalpando with the defense. Running jumper from 10 feet away, misses, and it's Davila with the rebound. Davila bringing it up to court. Signs. Off the dribble, inside to Perales. She misses. She'll go to the line for 2. That's going to be Tejerina's 4th foul.
Oh, great job there by Science. It was Science, wasn't it, that drove in and found Perales down there on the block.
So Perales at the line for 2. Misses the first one. So Perales with the second of 2 free throws. That one is good. 59-36, 55 seconds left in the ball game. Pass is down quickly to Jimenez. Martinez back to Jimenez across the court. Thought she was going to take it. Now she does. That's Santa Maria for three. That one missed. I'm sorry, Tijerina misses. It sails out of bounds.
Well, she was so wide open that she actually got to think about it for about 3 or 4 seconds on whether she wants to shoot it or not, and missed on that opportunity.
Signs in the corner. Villalpando. Gallegos for three. That one's good. Gallegos has 6 points tonight, both of them coming from beyond the arc. Inside to Sanchez. All the way to the top to Martinez. 15 seconds. Shot taken by Tijerina. Rebound, Lady Bobcats. 5 seconds. And this one's going to be over. 59-39. Lady Bobcats win this one. Mike, tough loss for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, it was a tough loss, Joe, but again, a lot of basketball left to play. They got to learn from this and understand that, hey, we got to hit some shots from the outside. Don't be surprised, Joe, if we see this matchup in what's called the play-in game. If both teams end up in a tie, we can have one of those play-in situations, the winner having the number 1 seed.
That's right. Well, the final score, Lady Bobcats 59, your Lady Panthers 39. For K-West, we want to thank Vinny Berry, our cameraman extraordinaire, Mike Gonzalez, Joe Aguilar saying good night. We'll see you next time right here on K-West.
Good evening, everyone. I'd just like to take a few minutes of your time to recognize some very, very important people, student athletes, I should say, in our program. Tonight, we celebrate senior night being our last home game of the 2019-20 season. And we have some very important kids. I know right now they don't look very excited, but please understand we just lost a big ball game, and so it obviously hurts them. But I do want to recognize their accomplishments. It's been a long season for us. It's been a tough season for us. But through it all, these kids have found a way to persevere. It gives me great honor to introduce our senior class of 2019-2020. Girls. So I'm going to say a couple words or a few words for each one of them. Please give them a round of applause. First and foremost, we have number 1, senior Kirsten Padilla.
Love you, babe. Love you too.
So this kid has been part of our program for 4 years now, okay? A leader on and off the floor. You're looking also at your 2019 Weslaco High School homecoming queen. Kirsten's going to go on and do some really, really big things in her life. And, you know, for 4 years, she has helped us in back-to-back district titles. So, Kirsten Padilla. Dang. I want to be a senior. Number 3, Haley Villalpando. So as all of you know, Haley came to us last year from Ed Couch, and we could not be more proud of this little girl. I know you come, you know, most of you guys fill the stands for us every single night, whether we're home or away, and you see the tremendous effort that she puts forth on defense. She's our floor general on the floor, and as she goes defensively, we go. She never gives up. She's our little engine that never stops, you know, and even on at practice, you know, she's just up and down the floor, and she gives us so much and makes us so much better. And once a Lady Panther, always a Lady Panther, baby. You're ours. Next up, number 11, Alexa Gallegos. What can I say about Alexa? Besides being a terrific shooter, she is one of our team captains for a reason. This is a program kid. You're looking at a program kid. You're looking at a kid that no matter what I say, she's gonna do with a yes, ma'am. I can tell her, you know what, Alexa, go stand in that corner over there, and that's how we're gonna win a ball game, and Alexa's gonna do it. Doesn't matter in the summer, it doesn't matter in the fall, it doesn't matter in the spring. It's basketball for this kid, and she has grown so much. And there's ball games where I look at her and I think to myself, you know what? This kid has come such a long way. I'm so, so proud of you. And what number are you? 11. She's also number 11 in her class. Alexa Gallegos. Come on, Bella. So, what can I say about number 23, Bella? Okay? You know, every so often you get kids in your program that hardly come out on the floor. You know, they sit the bench a lot, and, you know, they just wait for their turn, and they're patient about it, and, you know, they may not get in, but the next day at practice, she's the first one here. She's the first one saying good morning. She's the last one to leave, asking, Coach, you need anything? You need me to put the balls away? And she goes 100% at practice. And it's so hard to find kids like that. It's so hard to find kids that are so unselfish, that are really, really all about Lady Panther basketball. And this is it. So if I have any young kids out there, middle school, elementary, okay, and if you aspire to be anything, aspire to be a Bella. And last but not least, Jazz. Okay, she's another one of our team captains, you know, and Jazz is very, very dear to me for a lot of reasons. But one of the biggest reasons is because she's the quietest one out there, but her heart speaks volumes. You know, and I've had the pleasure of coaching this kid since she was a freshman, and I remember her being on the freshman team, and, you know, she made a big jump to varsity, and, you know, there were times where she was really discouraged and questioned herself, like, Coach, am I really good enough? You know, and she stuck with it. And there's games where Jazz has, you know, bad games, but at the end of the day, Jazz understands one thing. There's nothing that comes before your team. Nothing that comes before your team. And she not only practices it, but she lives it. She lives it every single day. And I know for a fact that when Jazz is a big-time vet at one of those big-time parks, in the safari, probably not in this country, she's gonna look back at her days as a Lady Panther and understand what it means to be part of a family, what it means to be the leader of a family. And this is what I have in this kid right here. And I'm gonna miss you tremendously. I'm gonna miss all of you guys tremendously, girls. And thank you for making this program so proud. Again, right now, we're in a tie for first place, and I have no doubt that these girls are going to find a way to finish it, okay? So please give them a last round of applause, your senior class of 2019-2020.